Yo, welcome to Yapzone, episode 8, I think. Yeah. Um, should probably just know what episode it is before I start filming it, so I don't do the same intro every time where I'm like, "What episode is it?" Ooh, but yeah, I think it's 8. Um, my week was good. I rode my bike more, but like, I kind of hit like a point where I'm finally starting to feel the weight of my overwork basically. I do like a lot of lacking sleep. I'm not drinking enough water. I work way too much, and then I still try to fit everything into the schedule. Like on top of that, like filming things, uh, streaming, playing a game, on top of meeting friends, on top of, like I just do everything like because I don't know. I don't know if it's probably part FOMO for sure. Like I don't want to just not do something and miss out on it, like my favorite, like watching a show or something. But I've been just moving a lot because like I'm trying to balance everything together, and I'm just completely doing way too fucking much at this point. And yeah, so I kind of crashed a little bit. I hit like a brick wall on I think it was like Friday night, something like that. I don't know, I got like overloaded Saturday. I woke up and was feeling it. I ended up like almost throwing up like in the middle of my stream just because it definitely wasn't the food because I ordered from one of the best places possible. So like I don't know why. I think it was just like stress and like lack of sleep. I was just like randomly feeling queasy out of nowhere and feeling weak all day. But I went and took Sunday and basically gave myself like a long ass break. And I don't know, I just feel like no matter how like hard you work or how much you got going on your plate, and I've been telling this to everybody for a long time now, but I just haven't done it myself, is you still need to give yourself a break. Like you can't keep going, foot on the gas and expect things to just work out. Like eventually you're going to hit a wall, and you might be telling yourself and everybody else that you don't have time for a break, you don't have time to rest, but like it's not about having time. You're going to take a break. So it's either let your work suffer and let everything that you're trying to do suffer and be at a lower quality, have a lower quality of life like consistently because you just don't break at all, or take one measly break, the single chance that you get, and then go back to being at least close to your best. It's just like I see so many people that just think that they can't stop, like that they just have to keep going, like they're not allowed to take off a day from whatever meetings they're doing or whatever their job is for some stupid reason, one stupid reason or the other. It's just like we're not meant to survive that long. But I don't know, as for like interesting thoughts or anything, I don't really know too much. I did have one thought that I wrote down though that was like, I was like looking at my phone the other day and I was just like what the fuck are all these notifications like? like I know not everybody's like this. There's gonna be people out there that are like cringing at the fact that there's even a possibility of someone having a phone with multiple notifications and unread messages and emails and stuff like that. But like I I'm one of the people who just doesn't check things because I if I see something that's important, I'll take care of it. Like the most important things, that's whatever I decide to delegate as the most important things, which most of the time isn't the most important things. But I don't know. I just get to the point where like I'm looking at my phone and it's like you have so many emails, notifications from apps that I don't care about that I accidentally gave notification access to and never took it away. Just like so, it's like 30% things that I should be taking care of and looking at, and like the rest of it is just like just nonsense. And it like it's like notification overload, like it's just constantly like ding, here's this, here's that. None of it is important except for like a few things. And then I end up not doing or taking care of anything because I'm so overwhelmed by it constantly. I don't like looking at it. I don't want to sit here and have to sift through all this and uncheck that and do like a full cleanse because it's going to take time, and time is one of the things that like I hate the most. We're such servants to time. Everything that you want to do is just restricted in some form or fashion by time, and it's just a lot. But getting the motivation to do anything when you're staring down a wall of just infinite text and emails and updates, and did you check this, did you check that, and it's just like it's one of the reasons why I'm almost never on my phone. Like, my dad will fret why I don't message him back or try to call. Like, I don't know how to get the motivation to call people because I'm just like, I just like hate looking at my phone. Like, I'll watch stuff on it, but I try not to pay attention to any notifications that pop up. I don't scroll through it. Like, I have like a very few allowed tasks that I'll do on my phone, and the rest of it is just like, ugh. But it doesn't just apply to phones either. It's computers, it's letters in the mail, it's debt, it's literally everything. Like, it's bills, whatever it is. I say notification overload, but it's pretty much just like another thing that it is like a comparable to, I guess, is like you imagine like a task manager on your computer and how everything is taking up a certain amount of your memory and your processing power. And it's just like I feel like I'm constantly like maxed out. Like, my temperatures on my motherboard is like through the roof because I'm just constantly trying to maintain all these things going at the same time on top of no sleep. So yeah, like yesterday I just basically said fuck it. Like, my friend at the theater just recommended he's like, dude, you just need to take a break, man. You just need to step back and just have a toke. He's like sounded Matthew McConaughey-esque with the way he was talking to me. It was pretty funny, but basically just like let it happen. Because like I've been trying to change my body and change my habits so much to be something completely different than what I've been doing the last 4 years, and it's like my body's fighting back. Like, no, dude, we want to be lazy again. I'm taking like multiple some like vitamins and stuff daily. Some of them dehydrate me a little bit, and I don't get enough water in return to make up for that. I haven't been sleeping as often because of my horrible work schedule, and then I'm still trying to work out on top of that. And then I stare at a computer for long hours because I'm also streaming or editing or whatever, and it's just like, oh, I don't know. I just overwork myself. Like, I kind of wish I was unemployed so I can do things, but I wouldn't have money. Like, it just sucks. It's like an endless vicious cycle that most people deal with, but you know, I gotta survive because I don't want to be one of the ones that succumbs to it, ends up not being able to do what they want. So, I took a big break yesterday. I went on the way home. I stopped by the smoke shop and got me a nice joint. Had a toke as he recommended, and went and stopped by my old friend Whataburger that I haven't seen in a long time, and had a burger, which clearly obviously wasn't good for me, but in the moment it was like, yeah, this is great. Like, now obviously I'm like, man, I wish I didn't do that, but I'm so glad that I kind of like, I don't know, let myself rest a little bit. So I ate plenty, you know, got a little zooted, had a little talk with some friends, and then I just kind of rested my eyes from the computer screen and just, I don't know, let everything rest. I don't really know how to describe it. I just kind of lost my train of thought because I was so like, I don't know, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm out of it, man. I'm out of it. Like, I have more energy now today, but like I'm still like mentally just like, oh, because it's Monday. I film these things on Mondays. I used to do Sundays, but now I'll just push it back to Monday so I can upload and do it all at once. But Monday comes and I'm dreading like starting going back to work and everything because it's just so. But don't let yourself get swarmed by all these tasks that you have to do. Like I still have so much. I'm trying to get on top of everything, and I think the most important for me right now is like I gotta go get my car fixed. It's not the major, but I gotta get it checked, inspected, and then registration redone. And even now, like that's like really hard to do with my schedule because I'm rarely awake during the sun during the times when the sun's up, and then I gotta go to work and be like, "Ooh," but I don't know what that means. I don't know what going to work and be like, "Ooh" means. I don't know why I said it like that, but you know what I mean. I just basically am half asleep at work, and then I come home, and it's just the cycle continues. Like I can't make appointments during the day half the time. Most of the places are closed when I wake up, and it's just like, oh. But I'll figure it out. We'll all figure it out. We'll get there one day at a time. But this one probably isn't the most exciting Yapzone of all the Yapzones. There's not really a whole lot that I've talked about besides just being swamped and overloaded, but definitely give yourself a break. It's kind of like piggybacking off of the last one. I was talking about how we're all like plants and stuff. It's like you just need to take care of your body. You need to take care of yourself, and you might think that you're resting or whatever, but 9 times out of 10, people aren't actually resting, and you know you got to do it. You got to take care of yourself. But we'll get there. I have a few things that I'm looking forward to, but for the most part, just excited that I'm one step closer to being bilingual. I'm studying hard, so I'm learning Japanese. I'm saving money and paying off everything I need to pay off. Got a couple things that are a little stressful in the future, but choosing not to worry too much about that because worrying doesn't really get you anywhere. Man, I don't know. I just like got into this video and talked about the topic, whatever I was thinking about, and now I'm just like it's like everything's just like shutting off. Like my brain just like you had a conversation, you said what you needed to say, now check out, clock out, go lay down. I'm like I don't know what it is. It's just like everything that I wanted to say, like it got like condensed down into like a few sentences, and now I'm just like intellectually empty. Like I have no advice. Like everything was been regurgitated already. So I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed in myself a little bit. Usually these things go a lot better, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to write down a lot more to talk about. I've been trying to do this off the cuff instead of having any pre-planned script because I want this to be like as authentic Andy as it can possibly be. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just been a decent week with a lot of rest. So I'm looking forward to starting this one, hopefully like on a more upbeat and positive note where I can be more productive and take care of things. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Just seeing progression. And it's nice. It's nice to see progression. It's nice to see things changing, things happening. Been trying to work out more and hit the gym and everything, and I'm clearly not some swole, super fit guy yet, but I'm definitely way better off than I was when I started. Like I'm pretty sure I've lost at least 5% body fat like since I started, which sounds like a whole lot, but from where I started, like it's actually not like a whole lot. Like I started way up there. Like I never looked it, so it was hard for me to like fully grasp it. But I was definitely overweight, and now I'm like slightly overweight, and I'm about to be like average pretty soon. But got to keep on top of it and seeing the slow progression and yourself change over time. It's like it's nice. It's exciting when you get to see the progression. And that doesn't have to just apply to your physical appearances and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you can see like things happening, like my face is slimming out, but you could also see progression, in things that are intangible, like your mental, your mood, your mindset, your ability to analyze when things are changing. Like I've just been like kind of like treating my life as like a simulation, like a game, like something that I could work on my character for. Like I'm going through character creation and I have to complete my quest and level up here and level up there. And sounds corny when you put it like that, but I don't know, it's kind of like helped me a little bit just to wrap it all up inside of a package that's easy for me to understand. But yeah, I think I just need to get some sun. Maybe that's what it is. It's like cloudy outside right now. I think getting sun will wake me up or whatever. But yeah, do your quest, take care of your tasks, don't get overloaded, stay on the right path, and talk. Just get everything in your mind out. Don't let things overwhelm you because it is not good. And definitely take a break. Take a break. I know you might be telling yourself, like, fuck that, dude. I have responsibilities. I have this and that. Your responsibilities will thank you for taking a break. Otherwise, you're just going to crumple over one day and regret everything. So, yeah, sit on your ass for a day, recover, and then go back to grinding again. But don't drown. Everybody, keep your heads above water, and I'll see you next time. Peace.